Forbidden Door's finally here, and after weeks of anticipation, one question remains. Can AEW deliver a legendary show? Because let's be honest, the card is full of incredible talent, but the build has been confusing. It's like AEW gathered some of the best wrestlers on the planet, then forgot to tell them why they are fighting. But that's Forbidden Door. Dream matches, insane athletes, and moments that can become wrestling history. So today, let's predict who will win every major match. Let's get started. First up, AEW Continental Championship, Jon Moxley versus Bandito. This match has huge potential. Bandito is one of the most exciting wrestlers in the world. His speed, his creativity, his crazy athletic moves. Sometimes you watch Bandito and think, is this guy actually human or is he just a wrestling cheat code? But standing across from him is Jon Moxley, a man who doesn't fear pain. Actually, he looks like he enjoys it. Moxley is violent, unpredictable, and always finds a way to survive. I expect Bandito to have an amazing performance, but my prediction is Jon Moxley retains the championship. Next, we have the triple threat tag team match. The Young Bucks versus Unbound Company versus El Sky Team. This match is guaranteed chaos. You have Matt and Nick Jackson. You have Shingo Takagi. You have Mystico and Mascara Dorada. This is basically a wrestling video game match where someone turned every ability to maximum. Expect insane moves, crazy dives, and moments where fans will say, wait, what just happened? My prediction? The Young Bucks win. And honestly, this could steal the entire show. Now let's talk about the steel cage match. Team Mark Briscoe versus Team MJF. This match feels like AEW said, the build isn't enough? No problem. Just put everyone inside a cage and let them destroy each other. And you know what? It might actually work, because the talent here is unbelievable. Darby Allin inside a steel cage is already a dangerous idea. That man doesn't fight like he has a survival instinct. He fights like his insurance company personally offended him. Expect blood, chaos, and a lot of crazy moments. My prediction? Team Mark Briscoe wins. But I believe this leads to a bigger story with MJF, because MJF always finds a way. IWGP World Heavyweight Championship Shota Umino versus Pac. I haven't watched a lot of Shota Umino matches, but the potential is obvious, and putting him against Pac is a huge test. Pac is one of the most underrated wrestlers in the world. He's fast, aggressive, and dangerous every second. This could surprise a lot of people, but my prediction is Shota Umino retains. AEW Tag Team Championship, Adam Copeland and Christian Cage versus David Finlay and Clark Connors. This is a very interesting match. Copeland and Christian have experience, chemistry, and years of history, but the Dogs have youth, aggression, and something to prove. And I think one person could change everything. Gabe Kidd. Even if he isn't 100%, he can create enough chaos to decide the match. My prediction? The Dogs win the titles. Now we get to a dream match. Kenny Omega versus Zack Sabre Jr. And this is the biggest Forbidden Door problem. A 5-star match with almost no story. It's like having the best chefs in the world but forgetting to make a menu. But when you have Kenny Omega and Zack Sabre Jr., you don't need much explanation. These two can create magic anytime. I expect a classic. My prediction? Kenny Omega gets the victory. And finally, the Owen Hart Cup, Final Will Ospreay versus Swerve Strickland. This is the hardest match to predict, because both men deserve the win. Swerve has become one of AEW's biggest stars. His confidence, his character, his presence, everything about him feels like a main event player. But Will Ospreay has been on an incredible run, especially with his story involving the Death Riders. This match could go either way. Does Swerve finally get the big moment he deserves, or does Ospreay continue his rise? I honestly don't know, and that's what makes this match special. At the end of the day, Forbidden Door has everything needed to be a classic. Amazing talent, yes. Dream matches, yes. But can they overcome the weak build? That's the real question. Let me know your predictions in the comments. Who will be the biggest winner of Forbidden Door? And don't forget to subscribe, because after the show, we'll come back and see who predicted like a genius and who needs to watch a little more wrestling.